danger, baby.
What's good, you guys? It's your boy Drip Sauce 500, and today I got a very special treat for y'all today. But before we get to that, make sure you hit that like button. If you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. Let's get right into it, man. So, like I said, I got a very special treat for y'all today. This is gonna be my very first story time video, and today, topic of this story is the most embarrassing moment in my life, which is breaking my leg trying to touch the net from the free throw line. Yeah, you heard it right. Breaking my leg trying to touch the net. Now, before you start judging me, really hear me out. Let me just hear my side of the story. You know what I'm saying? You judging too quickly. Like, I can feel you judging me already. So, stop. I'm gonna tell you why it happened. And you gonna understand where I'm coming from. You feel me? So, I was never that type of hooper, I don't even call myself a hooper after that. I really just play basketball. That's it. But I was never that type of player that was, insanely gifted with a high vertical. That just wasn't me. I couldn't jump high, but I could do everything else except that, obviously, since I'm coming to you with this video. But yeah, man. So we started on a good Tuesday morning. You know what I'm saying? A good Tuesday. Ate some grits for breakfast. You know what I'm saying? I was feeling strong. So when I got to school, me and my friends we went to the our basketball court in the school, the gym. You know what I'm saying? Normally we wasn't allowed in there because there was a couple incidents that happened, so they pretty much banned us from the gym. But you know how the gym rats be in high school. You know what I'm saying? We always find a way to get in. So we found a way to get in again that day, that morning, and nobody caught us. So one thing that they did was if we got in, there was never any balls out. So we never had a way to play basketball. So that was the case that morning. We didn't have anything to play with. So we just started jumping, stupid stuff. So usually what I would do is I would just watch everybody jump. And I wouldn't jump because I knew I wasn't made for that. So, but everybody got through jumping, so they all looked at me. It was like, "Hey, you better jump." I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I ain't no jumper. You feel me? I ain't got the hops. I ain't no Bugs Bunny. I'm sorry. I was like, nah, you gotta jump. We all jump. Even the dudes that couldn't jump, jumped. So I was like, nah, now you gotta jump. I was like, all right, man. I'm gonna do something like for y'all. Something simple, Let me show you something different. So what I did was, since I thought I was Jordan, since I thought I was NBA ready, I started from the half court line, right? Now I just want you to picture this in your head. I started running from the half court line like I was actually Jordan in a dunk contest. Took off from the free throw line. I thought I was really about to have that hang time like Jordan, right? This was the first attempt. So on the first attempt, I took off from the free throw line. I jumped from it. But then my friend wanted to be petty and stick his leg out. So when I jumped, I saw him stick his leg out. I came back down immediately. I was like, man, you being petty, man. I'm going to do this over. He was like, all right, bet. Go ahead and do it over. So I go back to the half court line. I'm running from it. Take off from the free throw line again. This time his leg ain't out, you feel me? So when I jump up, I thought I was going to get that good hang time. No, sir. I ain't happen at all. Not one bit. Mm-mm. Soon as I jumped up off the ground, I came right back down. I heard in my knee. It was over. I was on the ground for a good like 20 minutes. Class started at 8:25. The bell rang. I was still on the ground. Everybody laughing at me. Gym teachers coming in laughing at me. First period freshmen came in laughing at me. It was the most embarrassing moment of my life. And everybody just thought it was a game. But deep down inside, I knew what I had done. I had Kobe myself. I had torn my Achilles. RIP to the GOAT. No disrespect. But yeah. I ain't tear my Achilles, but I cracked my kneecap, man. I tore that thing. There was no coming back from that. That wasn't the most embarrassing part. So while I was on the ground, the nurse came in. She was like, she could tell I couldn't get up. I already told her. I was like, man, I tried to get up like 3 times. It ain't happening. So I thought I was just gonna bring me some crutches. So let me run this back to you. This went from me watching some dudes jump to me jumping to me taking off to me cracking my kneecap. This nurse brought in a wheelchair, man. Not crutches, not a knee brace. She brought me a wheelchair. When I tell you I have not jumped since then, like I really mean that. Like I still have nightmares about that to this day. I still get roasted because of that to this day. That one terrible day. And at that moment, I realized that I wasn't going pro. That one moment, it shattered everything. What made it even worse was when they called my dad to come get me. You know what I'm saying? I looked at him. I was like, man, I'm sorry, man. I don't know how it happened. He just looked at me and didn't even know what to say. Like, I ain't never seen him like that. And I was already getting bad grades in school, distracted, focusing on the wrong things. And now I'm costing him money because I can't touch the net. Like, I never bounced back from that. That was the end of my prime, you know. So I went from jumping to a wheelchair on wheels. You know, that was embarrassing. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. And as always, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys later, man. Drip sauce out. Fast car speeding, 223, spit out quick when that chopper ring.